Hello everyone and welcome to Autocrat. This is bonus episode 20, which is another news. This time we're going to be looking, like we mentioned in the last episode, at China in 753 BCE.
Yes, completing our little tour of what the world looks like in 753. So it was Egypt last time, now China, and then back to the main narrative next time.
Yep. So yeah, we're continuing our little tour of what is going on in the world when Rome is founded. This time, we're in China.
Woo!
Our first source for this episode is wolf.
Not a wolf, by the way.
Or not the sound a doggo makes.
Although his initials are A Wolf, I believe. It's a short history of the world, essentially.
Right. The first emperor of China was supposedly the Yellow Emperor in about 2698 BCE, according to, legends.
Yeah, I don't think we can complain about legends, given that we've just talked about Romulus and the Albulongan kings for like 20 episodes.
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay.
This far outstrips anything we have talked about. That's why we can sass it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's even further away.
In terms of age, you mean?
Yes, in terms of age. Except, the foundation of Egypt.
Yeah, but everybody loses against the foundation of Egypt. I'm pretty sure there were pharaohs when the dinosaurs were around.
Yeah.
Unsourced facts.
The first dynasty of China was the Xia, according to this legendary tradition.
Yeah, the Shou.
Yes, exactly that. This was supposedly established by Yu the Great in 2205 BCE. This was succeeded by the Shang in about 1766 BCE. The last Shang ruler would be replaced by a vassal called Wu of Zhou in 1122 BCE or, thereabouts.
Yeah, I think that's pronounced the Zhou dynasty. I'm, again, not a Chinese scholar, just as I'm not an ancient Egyptian one. So if I get these wrong, or we get these wrong, apologies. Anyway.
Well, in any case, he was the founder of the Zhou or Shou dynasty.
Yeah.
The dynasty created the idea of the mandate of heaven to cement their right to rule. This is the idea that kings are sanctioned by heaven as long as they rule well. If they do not, they're warned.
Yeah, okay.
If this was ignored, the mandate of heaven would be conferred on someone else.
Oh, okay, so very much a two strikes and you're out system.
Yeah, basically. And yeah, it justifies the imperial system and the swapping of dynasties on occasion, basically.
I mean, that's quite handy if you're a usurper.
It is.
The mandate of heaven made me do it. The dog ate my homework, that kind of thing. The mandate of heaven ate my predecessor.
This dynasty governed from Hao, which was their old capital in the west. The eastern provinces were left to be run by people they trusted or family members. Over time, the emperors from this dynasty lost their powers and the statelet of the east became more independent.
Okay, that's never good.
In 771 BCE, Yu of Shou was killed and his capital was destroyed.
Ooh, that's the year we worked out Romulus and Remus were born.
Exactly, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. This was done by the ruler of one of these eastern provinces called Shen, and he had carried this out with the help of a group of nomads called the Quanrong.
Yeah, I think that's Quanrong. Quanrong.
Who knows?
Well, someone, but not us.
The Shou dynasty fled from Hao to an eastern capital called Luoyang.
Yep.
Yu's son, Ping, then ruled until 720 BCE, meaning that he is still ruling when the city of Rome is founded.
Nice. So we have Romulus, Remus, Shoshenq V in Egypt, and Ping in China. Now, I should say, Rome is founded pretty much at the start of the period of total collapse of the Zhou dynasty. So that's fun. They will technically continue until 256 BCE.
Yeah, but that's in name only.
Yeah, I mean, technically they make it into the period of the wars against Carthage, but, not really. We basically get China splintering into warring kingdoms, trying to reunify everything. They will eventually succeed in the form of the Qin, Qin, reuniting China under their first emperor, Shi Huangdi, in 221 BCE. With one exception, by the way, all the Zhou rulers are the son of
Huh? The Zhou rulers.
I don't know. The Zhou, the Shu, Zhou. Those guys All of them are the sons of their predecessors with one exception, and the only exception is actually that the grandson of Ping takes power, not his son. Now, Ping is the 13th emperor out of 37, meaning we get 38 generations of ancestors to descendants succession in a row.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Now, for comparison, the direct French Capetian rulers, from Hugh Capet to John I, only managed 13 generations, not 38.
Well,
I think the Plantagenets might have managed 8, so however you look at it, it's impressive. I don't remember how many Alba Longa managed, but the Romanovs only got as far as 9, and we're not even talking only male line rulers here.
what about the Roman or the Byzantine, or
Oh, I think
did they manage more? Or?
the Eastern Roman emperors, let me think. The longest is the Palaiologos dynasty, so Michael VIII is 1, Andronicus II, Michael IX, Andronicus III, John V. Who comes after him? I'm having a brain freeze. Oh, Manuel II, Constantine XI. So they managed 7, and I think that is the longest.
And what about in the Roman emperors?
The unified Roman Empire, I think, off the top of my head, only manages something like 5 or 6, but I'm not sure.
What about England?
The longest is, I think, the Plantagenets of 8 in a row.
In England?
Yeah.
I thought the Plantagenets were in France.
They ruled the west of France under the French kings. They were Dukes of Normandy, Dukes of Aquitaine, that sort of thing, simultaneously with being kings of England.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think Alba Longa manages anywhere close to 38, and even then we said there were a few twists and turns, so, you know, given the fact that the dynasty is a collapsing mess for several centuries, on paper at least, it looks fairly good, this track record.
It does.
Anyway, tangent over. Let's talk a few fun facts about China in this period.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll even get the Jingle Jangler to make something for this. So, we first get the use of metal coins in about 750 BCE, so round about the time we're at now. However, these are not shaped like the coins you would expect. Instead, they're made in the shape of knives and spades.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed that, because that concludes the fun fact segment. I didn't have loads.
And that even concludes this mini bonus episode, and lets us tell you goodbye until next time, where we'll be back on track with episode 101.
Yes, so until next time, have a great week, everyone.
What's 101 in binary code?
What is 101 in binary code?
Or
Let me think.
I mean, which number is 101?
Oh, right, that would be 5.
That's pretty
Because
cool.
there's 1 4 and 1 1 in there, and 0 2s.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense to me, but I'll trust you on that. And with that, we
Yes.
can end our episode.
Yes, have a 100101 week, everyone.
Sure.
That made no sense. Anyway.